Hey Kenji, how was your weekend?
Later, a colleague you barely know asks about your weekend. You're confused. Why are they asking personal questions? Is this a test?
Teachers, you start your dream job in an American company. You're excited, but also nervous. In your first meeting, your boss gives
Level. You need to ask your boss a simple question, so you write a very polite, very detailed email. But you worry.
Direct feedback, personal questions, informal emails. The American workplace has its own secret code. This pain point can lead to serious misunderstandings.
Today, I will give you the keys to decode these unwritten rules so you can navigate the American workplace with confidence and success.
Welcome back to our series, Beyond the Words, a guide to English-speaking cultures. Today, we are stepping into the fast-paced, sometimes confusing, but often exciting world of the American workplace. That feeling Kenji had in the opening? It is a very common experience for professionals from many different cultures. The unwritten rules of communication can be the biggest challenge. In this episode, we will turn this cultural confusion into a clear guidebook. First, we will join Kenji, a talented new employee from Japan, as his American manager, Mia, helps him understand the American communication style. Second, we will master 7 essential vocabulary words for workplace culture. And finally, for our language focus, we will contrast direct and indirect language styles. Are you ready to crack the code of the American office? The first and most shocking difference for many people is the level of directness. Let's join Kenji after that surprising first meeting. Part 1. The shock of directness. Our story begins with Kenji feeling confused after his first team meeting. He thought his boss, Mia, sounded angry when she gave feedback. He decides to ask her about it, very nervously.
During the feedback for Sarah, you seemed quite direct. Was she in trouble?
In trouble? Oh no, not at all. Why do you ask?
Mia-san, excuse me, may I ask you a question about the meeting?
Of course, Kenji. Please call me Mia. What's on my mind?
Direct is polite? How?
We believe being clear and honest saves time and avoids confusion. It shows respect for the other person's time.
In my culture, we usually give feedback more, indirectly, to be polite.
Ah, I see. That makes sense. Here, directness is usually seen as more polite, so...
When you said Sarah's slide was unclear, you weren't angry?
Not at all. I was just giving specific feedback so she can improve it. It wasn't personal.
I understand, so feedback is about the work, not the person.
Exactly, and we expect everyone to share their opinions directly, even if they disagree.
Right? Even disagree with the boss?
Especially with the boss. Good ideas can come from anywhere. We value open discussion.
This is very different, but I think I understand now. Thank you, Mia.
You're welcome, Kenji. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Ask me anytime.
This is the first major rule. In the American workplace, directness is usually valued over indirectness. Clear, honest, and specific feedback is seen as helpful, not rude. Disagreeing respectfully is encouraged. It is not personal. It is about finding the best solution together. Kenji survived his first cultural shock, but now he faces another confusing American habit, the constant small talk. Why do colleagues ask about his weekend? Let's see what Mia explains. Part 2. The importance of small talk. Later that day, Kenji is working at his desk when Mia walks by.
Hey, Kenji. How's your first day going? Finding everything okay?
Yes, thank you, Mia. Everyone has been very helpful.
Just fine? Come on, tell me something interesting. Did you explore the city?
I visited a museum.
Great to hear. So did you do anything fun over the weekend before starting?
My weekend? Yes, it was fine, thank you.
Oh, which one? I love the art museum downtown.
Yes, that one.
Yes,
it was.
yes.
That's it. That was
It's
good.
Kenji, is something wrong? You seem a little uncomfortable.
I am sorry, Mia. In my culture, we do not usually discuss personal topics at work.
Ah, I understand completely. Thank you for telling me.
Here, it's a bit different. How so?
We call it small talk.
Wow.
Asking about the weekend, hobbies, movies, it's how we build relationships.
So it is not about getting information, it is about connection.
Exactly. It shows you see your colleagues as people, not just workers. It builds trust and teamwork.
I see. So I should ask you about your weekend too?
Please do. We don't share deep secrets, just light, friendly chat. It makes the office a warmer place.
Okay, I will try to remember. Thank you for explaining.
This is the second unwritten rule. Small talk is essential for building rapport. Americans often mix personal chat with professional life. Asking simple questions about non-work topics like hobbies, weekends, or sports shows friendliness and helps build trust within the team. Don't be afraid to ask, and don't be afraid to share a little about yourself. Kenji is learning fast. He understands direct feedback and the purpose of small talk. Now, for his final challenge, email. How is American email style different? Part 3. The casual email code. Kenji needs to email Mia a quick question about the project deadline. Remembering his previous lesson on professional emails from EP.142, he writes a very polite, slightly formal draft. He shows it to Mia before sending.
Mia, could you look at this email draft before I send it? Is it okay?
Sure, let's see. Dear Mia, I hope this email finds you well. I am writing to respectfully inquire about the deadline.
Wow, Kenji, this is very formal.
Is it too formal? I wanted to be professional.
It's perfectly polite, but for everyday communication within the team, you can be more direct.
More direct? Like the feedback?
Instead of respectfully inquire, just ask directly. Could you please let me know the deadline?
Like we practiced before. Keep it clear and concise.
Exactly. You don't need the long opening. Just, hi Mia, is fine.
Okay, and the question?
And the closing, sincerely, is very formal. For colleagues, thanks or best is perfect.
So American workplace emails are generally less formal than I thought?
Yeah, between colleagues, yes. Clear, friendly, and direct is usually the best approach.
Unless it is to a very senior person or an important client.
But then you might be a little more formal.
Yeah.
But still keep it clear and get straight to the point.
I think I understand. Direct, friendly, clear. Thank you again, Mia.
This is the final rule. American workplace communication, even in email, tends to be direct, relatively informal, between colleagues, and action-oriented. Get straight to the point, be clear about what you need, and use a friendly but professional tone. Now that we have decoded the secret rules of the American office, let's become language experts and analyze the vocabulary we need to navigate this culture. Part 4. Language focus. First, our 7 essential vocabulary words for today's lesson. Our first word is directness. Directness is the quality of being straightforward and honest, without trying to hide anything. For example, directness in feedback is common in the American workplace. Our second phrase is small talk. Small talk is polite conversation about unimportant or uncontroversial matters, especially in social settings. For example, asking about someone's weekend is typical small talk. Our third word is etiquette. Etiquette is the customary code of polite behavior in society or among members of a particular profession. For example, understanding email etiquette is important for your career. Next, we have rapport. Rapport is a close and harmonious relationship in which people understand each other's feelings and communicate well. For example, small talk helps to build rapport with colleagues. Our fifth phrase is to get straight to the point. This idiom means to talk about the most important thing immediately, without wasting time on introductions. For example, American emails often get straight to the point. The sixth word is hierarchy. Hierarchy is a system in which members of an organization are ranked according to relative status or authority. For example, communication in some cultures is very dependent on hierarchy, but less so in many U.S. companies. And our final word is feedback. Feedback is information about reactions to a product, a person's performance of a task, etc. For example, Mia gave Kenji direct feedback on his email style. Now for our grammar focus. Direct versus indirect language. As we learned, American communication often prefers a more direct style. Let's contrast this with a more indirect style common in many other cultures. Direct style, common in US. Giving feedback. This slide is unclear. Making a request. Please send me the report by 5 p.m. Disagreeing. I disagree with that approach. Indirect style, common in many other cultures. Giving feedback. Perhaps this slide could be made a little clearer. Using suggestion. Modal. Making a request. I was wondering if it might be possible to receive the report by 5 p.m. Using indirect question. Disagreeing. That's an interesting point, however. Have we considered another approach? Using acknowledgement, plus softening language. Understanding this difference is key. When working with Americans, try to be clearer and more direct than you might be in your own culture. And when working with people from more indirect cultures, be aware that their suggestions might actually be polite requests or disagreements. You've learned the unwritten rules. Now, how can you practice navigating this new cultural environment with confidence? Part 5. Practice tips for the 4 skills. For listening, watch scenes from American workplace comedies like The Office or Parks and Recreation. Pay close attention to how the characters interact. Notice the direct feedback, the casual small talk, and the informal email style. For speaking, practice small talk with your AI tutor. Your prompt is, let's role play. We are colleagues meeting at the coffee machine on Monday morning. Start the conversation. Then, practice asking and answering questions about your weekend. For reading, find an online forum or blog where people discuss cultural differences in the workplace, like Quora or Reddit. Read about other people's experiences and the advice they give. And for writing, this is a great practical exercise. Find a formal email you wrote recently. Now, try to rewrite it in a slightly more direct, friendly, American style. Shorten the opening, get straight to the point, and use a simpler closing. Part 6. Your next action. Today, we have learned that succeeding in a new workplace culture is not just about having good English skills. It's about understanding the unwritten rules, the secret code of communication. You now have the keys to decode the American style, embrace directness, participate in small talk, and keep your emails clear and concise. You can do this. As we conclude, let's quickly summarize our lesson today. We followed Kenji's journey and learned about the 3 key aspects of American workplace communication: direct feedback, the importance of small talk, and a clear, action-oriented email style. We also learned 7 essential vocabulary words for this topic. As a review, those words were directness, small talk, etiquette, rapport, to get straight to the point, hierarchy, and feedback. The core message is this: don't be afraid of the differences. Understand them, adapt to them, and use them to build stronger connections. Now, I have a final challenge for you. What is one example of small talk you can use the next time you see a colleague? Share your friendly opener in the comments section below. If you are committed to making this mindset a part of your life, show your energy by smashing that like button. Be a hero for a friend by sharing this video with someone you know who is starting a job in an American company. And to lock in your commitment to learning, subscribe and smash that notification bell so you don't miss the next lesson in our Beyond the Words series. Remember, understanding the culture is the final step to true fluency. Until next time, take care and happy learning.